town USA. Maybe an NBA championship on the horizon?
Something tells me they're tired of watching the same video of Dr. J on the parade float. J. Nikola Jokic, he's never made the playoffs, but upon further review, he is a special center.
Got that 5-year extension for $146 million, and I'm willing to say this, he will be one of the future centers in the game.
And the reward, he's going to the line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Good shot.
Butler to Embiid. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
To Will Barton. Jamal Murray. Not easy.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Hey, big screen right there.
Simmons to Butler. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
To Will Barton. A fundamental shot right there.
You see, the savvy players, they can create contact. They can throw their arms into you, even their bodies into you, and as soon as the refs blow the whistle once or twice and you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Joel Embiid. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
And count the basket inside.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Butler to bring it up. They trail by 1.
Hey, watch the screen left.
To Tobias Harris. Nothing going here on that drive. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. No good. But 2 shots coming up for Joel Embiid.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Oops. He missed the first one. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Butler to Redick. To Butler. Jimmy Butler, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
To Will Barton. Count the basket at the rim.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
In the front court comes Simmons. He'll run the offense. To Embiid. Nikola Jokic. Tips it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Martin into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Millsap to Jokic. Deep right corner. Jamal Murray. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jacking back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Simmons to Embiid. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and the rebound corralled by Jokic. Barton.
Oh, yeah, easy.
To Jokic. and throws it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Butler into the front court. Counting down towards 1 minute to play here in the opening quarter. The drive right to the basket. Here comes the screen. To Butler. Shot from the lane won't go. Murray into the front court. Leads 5. No good. To Redick. J.J. Redick. Missed his first. That one goes.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority.
Stuffs it down with authority.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Sixers have the basketball.
Lock up, lock up.
Here comes the screen. Redick. To Butler. Fires the 3. His first effort off the mark. Jimmy Butler with the block. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Nuggets in front. Second quarter set to start. This is what we like. This game is certainly in the balance.
I really like what I'm seeing. Both teams look engaged. There's some trash talking going on the court. I think this has a making to be a big-time game.
Deep left corner. Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Nice pass to get things going.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Murray with it. Up 6. Down low Plumlee. Gets it in the right corner. Goes reverse to lay it in. Into the front court comes Smith. Margins 8. Screen coming.
Screen, I got your help.
To McConnell. No good and no foul. The Sixers with 4 to shoot. From the painted area, won't go down.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
To Redick.
Here we go. Let's go. Pick him up. Pick him up.
Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him.
Take mine. I got yours. Let me go.
Fires the 3. Not a good shot there as he misses it. To McConnell. And the basket good at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Now the Nuggets signaling for timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter.
Presentation his or her honor. Nominations can be submitted on our team website.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Subbing in for number 15, Nikola Jokic.
To Millsap. Malik Beasley matched up with Jimmy Butler. To Millsap. 4-3. Can't connect. Monroe. Butler for two. Jimmy Butler, 3 for 6 now. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball game.
Couldn't keep it in. Out off Tobias Harris. Murray with the basketball. They lead it. 4-point game. Now pass stolen by the Sixers. To Embiid. Joel Embiid. He's now 4 for 6.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Millsap. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Oh, straight down the middle, 4-2.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
The assist from number 27, Jamal Murray.
Jimmy Butler, 4 out of 7.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Great feed, sets it up. Goes to the right side. Beyond the arc for 3, and it's Monroe with the rebound. Here's Simmons with it up top. 4 points the differential as we come up on halftime. Embiid to Simmons. Here comes the screen. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Good shot.
The assist from number 27, Jamal Murray.
Nikola Jokic able to recover with the block. That'll do it for the first half. The Nuggets with the lead. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Murray into the front court. Up 5. To Millsap. Driving right to the basket. Jokic. Shot from in close, no good.
Cultures have communication. Great cultures have teammates that are willing to push you to limits that maybe you didn't even see that you had. But right now, there's no leader on this team. Everybody's just going their separate ways.
Simmons to Butler. Down to 5 on the 24. Redick. J.J. Redick. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
And I just hear my high school coach preaching this thing to me every single day, and it's still pertinent for the NBA. It's all about spacing. And when you have guys who are lethal three-point shooters and they understand spacing, oh, that whole floor opens up, and that's a thing of beauty to watch.
Millsap. Jay, he's shaking his head. The guilty party. He knows it's better to be lucky than good.
Or he knows it was just a really bad shot that just happened to go in. But sometimes when the basketball heavens drop a gift in your lap, you take it.
Redick to Simmons. Butler to Tobias Harris. No good. No daylight. Great defense.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
To Millsap. Rebound comes down to Simmons.
Get back in there, get back in there.
It's good.
Let's go, boy. Catch me out.
The assist from number
To Millsap. Passed it off. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
Good shot, man.
the assist from number 4, Millsap.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Simmons to Butler. Here comes the screen. Butler to Redick. J.J. Redick looking good. 4 for 5.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Redick. They go down low to Simmons. To Redick. Oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
I know these mishaps happen defensively, but sometimes this can be the best thing for an offensive player who maybe hasn't found his rhythm yet. Don't let him get going.
The assist from
To Will Barton.
Tobias Harris.
Millsap. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with the steal.
Tie ball game. Make this possession count.
Butler to Simmons. Oh, Ben Simmons. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2. Now a whistle and a timeout for Denver as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game.
We take pride in a smoke-free environment, so we ask that all smoking take place in the designated areas located outside of the arena. Thank you for your cooperation.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Subbing in for the Nuggets, number 25.
Now a steal by Philly. McConnell. Great look and vision. Add 2 points to the board.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
And that one out of bounds off a nugget. Sixers control it. Screen coming. McConnell. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Jokic. Tough shot. Well defended.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Pass there, taken away by Denver. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
McConnell. And he buries it.
What a pass. I have no clue how that ball even made it through the traffic.
Jamal Murray. Wide open look, won't go. He'll put it up at the buzzer. Oh, Nikola Jokic. He's 3 for 7. 3 quarters down, the 76ers have the lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway.
Hey, match up, match up, match up.
100 points tonight. Everyone gets free pizza.
Simmons. To Embiid. For 3. Harris always looking to create a shot, even ones like those.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Simmons into the front court. Lead is 2. To Embiid. Rocking the rim.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Simmons to Tobias Harris. Oh, pass stolen by the Nuggets.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Curling inside. Millsap. To Will Barton. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
To Tobias Harris. Nothing going here on that drive. Simmons. Pass there, taken away by Denver. To Will Barton. To Millsap. Barton to Millsap. From long range. It's been a good night from beyond the arc. He's 5 of 6 from deep.
It's called room and rhythm, Ed. If you don't crowd him defensively, you allow him to have room, he will find that rhythm from behind the arc.
Little R&R has never hurt anybody, Jay. Changes coming from both sides right now. Muller to bring it up. His group now down 2. sacrificing everything for the loose ball. Nuggets have the possession. Millsap. To Jokic. Barton. They go to Jokic. Down low. Lets it fly from long range. Rebound cleared by Philly. Redick. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just got to let them play, ref.
J.J. Redick is going to get 3 shots here. For his career, 89%. And he connects on the first free throw. Second and 3, no good. No good. 1 for 3 on that trip. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough 2 rather than an easy 3.
Harris to Butler. To Tobias Harris. A pass stolen by the Nuggets.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Fires the 3. No good. To Redick. Going to launch beyond the arc. Cleans it up. Embiid to Redick. Fires the 3. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
This game comes down to micro adjustments. Either mismatches, ball screens, slipping action on those ball screens, quick fades to 3s. It just seems like you're actually finding your rhythm offensively.
Barton to Millsap. 4-3. Can't get the bounce. To Tobias Harris. Redick. That's playing with fire. J.J. Redick wide open. Good luck.
They absolutely needed that. Great job by the offense to be poised and create a shot to pull ahead.
To Will Barton. Taken by the Sixers.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Butler to Tobias Harris. Paul Millsap pins it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Oh, he had it. Murray into the front court. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time. Sixers call for time. They trail by 1. Who's it going to be as they get ready for the final shot? New blood coming in for both sides.
Entering the game for
It's the Nuggets who come in, lays it up and in at the buzzer. Worked his way free, and he's won the game in the final second.